Hi guys, my name is Pratik Joshi and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be discussing about study plans for the GMAT exam. Whether you want to go for a coaching or whether you want to do self-study, with this video I think you can make the right call for yourself. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So the first thing that you need to understand about coaching versus self-study is basically coaching is basically where you have a class online or offline. You go there, you understand concepts, you learn more about those particular subjects or those particular elements, fields, whatever it is, practice it, analyze everything, and that is how you go ahead with your preparation. In self-study, it is all on you. How you prepare, how you understand the concepts, how you analyze where you are lacking behind, and based on that you do certain corrections and go ahead. Going forward, we are going to be understanding some key features about coaching versus self-study, and based on that I think you can make a choice for yourself. First point to discuss in coaching is basically having dedicated time slots for certain classes. So that is how essentially what a coaching means, right? So basically you know at what time what class you have, and based on that you can plan your day better. Second of all, coaching classes always have a predefined timeline. Whether a coaching class is 6 months, whether it is 3 months, 4 months, 1 year, all of that is dependent on what particular batch or what particular class that you select for yourself. Based on that, that helps you prepare for your exam. So based on the length of your class, you will understand where you are lacking behind, how well you are doing, and based on that you can plan your exam better. Speaking about the cost for coaching, obviously it is a bit more expensive compared to self-study. Why is that? Is because they provide you with required material, practice questions, their classes are there, mock test, all of that is included in that particular cost. Coming to the most important factor in coaching classes is basically when you take a particular session, a class or whatever it is, there are peers around you which helps you be in that competitive spirit mode. When it comes to studying on your own, it is more about your discipline. So in a class, when you see other people getting better marks, solving the questions which you are having difficulty, that somewhere pushes you to be better than what you were yesterday. Now speaking about the concepts, when it comes to concepts in coaching classes, you have the freedom of learning these from scratch, and if you need any help, there are experts from that particular field ready to help you out and solve all your questions. Even if you are struggling with something, your scores are low, you can sit with them, discuss, and based on that you can devise a strategy of how to do better in the next exam. So understanding this from the perspective of an aspirant, many people ask me, Pratik, which is a class that you recommend that we take, which are the recommended books that we buy, or where is it that you feel that we can invest better to get the better mock exam set? So if this is your question, I feel I have today an answer for you. So you can definitely check out the Stellar 4.0 batch by PhysicsWallah. It has all what you're looking for in the best possible price range of around 12,999. So at that rate, understanding what they give you with respect to the learnings, the concept clearing, the live classes, the DPPs, the mock exams, all of that is totally worth the money. So if you are interested in taking up that, I would totally recommend. And if you are interested, then the link of that particular course or that batch is there in the description below. Also for my subscribers, you can use a particular code which is PKJ500 to get an extra rupees 500 off. The actual price of this particular batch is somewhere around 23 or 24,000, but since the whole point of education is to make it more accessible to people who want to do better with respect to their education field. That is why they have come up with a very good concept where they want to make it accessible for all, and especially for my subscribers, you get a special rupees 500 off. So if you want some help with respect to that, don't forget to click on the link which is there in the description below. So now speaking about self-study, here there are two most important things that you need to know. First is discipline, and the second one is time management. If you don't have this, then trust me, self-study is a bad idea. I personally did self-study because I answered my GMAT during COVID time. Online classes were not a thing. There was not a lot of help that was available online, and I could not go outside to take those classes. So that's why I said self-study was the best thing. But if you ask me today, I would definitely go in for a coaching because I can take an expert's help in solving all those questions and queries. Now, understanding why you need discipline and time management, that is because first, there is no set time. Just like how classes have a particular time at which a class starts, here you will have to find time from your busy schedule, which is very, very difficult. Secondly, the timeline with which you want to prepare and answer the GMAT exam, that is decided by one person, and that is you. So basically what happens is you will decide that, okay, in November I want to answer my GMAT exam. So this, now I am in May, so June, July, August, September, October and November. 6 months you have for your prep. So the timeline is decided by you. Whereas in coaching classes, the life of that particular batch is maybe 6 months or 1 year. So obviously you will not plan on answering your GMAT before that. And even if you answer it, it will be just for practice. But in this case, when you answer something which is, for so much in the future, it is dependent how disciplined you are in those 6 months of self-study. Now, understanding one of the highlights for self-study is this mode of studying is cheaper compared to coaching classes. That is because the only things that you need are prep work, all of your material that you need to practice on, your books, and finally the cost of the GMAT exam. But one hidden cost here that you will have to take is the cost that is required for the mock exams. So I feel without the mock exams, you will not understand what the final GMAT exam looks like. So it is very, very important. So I feel if you're speaking about cost, the money that you put in self-study plus a bit more will be equal to the amount that you're spending at the coaching class. So make sure you make an informed decision for yourself. Understanding now the competitive spirit when you are doing self-study is there is no one around you. So sometimes you do not get that push that, okay, I need to be better than this. I need to get a better score. I need to understand this better. Sometimes that is not there. So if you are someone who doesn't like to push yourself, then self-study may not be the right choice for you. Now, speaking about that element which I personally missed, and that was help from experts. So whenever I was stuck with a question or a query or a difficulty, I would go to an online forum, understand what they are saying, and trust me, a lot of it was just plain and simple noise which was not even related to me. So finally I had to go to YouTube videos and Google and understand all of that, and that is when I could come back to wherever I was struggling with. So those are the features when it comes to self-study versus a coaching class. I would say it is your decision how you want to go about with it. First, if you are someone who has a very busy schedule, then trust me, I feel coaching classes make sense for you. If you are someone who has a lot of time, but then you are a bit lazy and it requires some special effort to get things done, then again, I would say coaching classes are something that is meant for you. If you are someone who is very well disciplined, knows when they want help, and wherever they want help, they just go and approach certain people, and they have a proper plan with respect to when they're going to be answering, when they're going to be applying, all of that, then in that case, self-study makes the right choice for you. And finally, if you are someone who is struggling a bit with respect to money or with respect to budget, then I would say that you can take a chance understanding self-study, give it some time, answer your GMAT, see or answer your mocks and understand where you are lacking. If not, take some time off, get some help, go for maybe a crash course or something like that, and based on that, you can go ahead. That is what will make sense for you. GMAT is not something where you just, you answer it just for practice and you will see what you get, and based on that, you will answer again. The cost of the GMAT exam is around 28, or now understanding the cost, it can go up to even 30,000 for just one simple try. So make sure you put in the right effort to make sure that money is justified. So I think that is it for this video, guys. I hope I was able to provide you with some insights with respect to coaching and self-study. If you need any help, then don't forget to message in the comment section below and I will definitely get in touch. Also, for all those people who asked for my recommendations, so for them, I would tell them to check out the GMAT Stellar 4.0 by Physicswala. Their material, their mock exams, they are understanding concepts and helping the students out at the right moment. I feel that is something that they are really good at. So yeah, you can have a look at that as well. And I'll be seeing you for the next video. So until then, be happy, stay safe, and all the best for your prep.